Gents, with everything going on in the world, a lot of us can't get to the barber as often as we would like. That being said, your hair, it doesn't care. It's going to continue to grow. So what are you going to do about it? I'm giving you 6 easy ways to extend the time between haircuts. So to get started, here are the things you're going to need: a hand mirror, a comb, scissors, and an electric trimmer. Next, you want to get a little bit of help. Yes, you can do this on your own, but it helps if you've got a partner. Now, the first rule to remember here is err on the side of cutting less. Seriously, you can't glue that hair back on, and it's always easier to go over a second time if you feel it's still too long. Next up, manage expectations. Unless you're a barber or a stylist or your partner is, most likely you're not going to get the level of haircut that you would get from a professional. And the third rule is to shampoo and condition your hair before cutting. You want to have your hair free of any hair product. Tip number 1 to extend time between haircuts: clean up the neckline. Now you can do this yourself using electric trimmers and your bathroom mirror along with a handheld mirror, or you can bring in a partner to make it a lot easier. All that hair growing on the back of the neck down towards your shoulders, that makes your haircut look sloppy. What you want to do here is use the trimmers to shape up your neckline, going along the base of the neckline and giving it a definite shape. Once you're done, have your partner or use your mirrors to go ahead and inspect, get rid of any loose hairs, but now we're ready to go to the second part. Tip number 2 to extend time between haircuts: trim your sideburns. Gents, long and scraggly sideburns look untidy, and it's even more obvious if you've got naturally curling hair. We're going to take our electric trimmers and we're going to trim the bottom of the sideburns so we've got that nice horizontal cut look. Now, if you don't have trimmers available, you can actually use your razor when you're shaving. Now, I will warn you, you don't want to cut your sideburns too high. That can just look off, so I do advise choose a point on the ear and cut lower, and then if need be, you can raise it higher incrementally. Now, to get rid of loose, long hairs, what you can do is comb your sideburns to the front and go ahead and trim, and then comb them to the back and go ahead and trim. If you've got stubble or a beard and you don't want to have a hard edge on the bottom of the sideburns, make sure to use the guards on your clippers and go ahead and blend the hair between your beard and sideburn together. Tip number 3 to extend time between haircuts: trim away the excess hair around your ears. Now again, you can do this yourself, but I do advise having a partner come in here as it just makes the job easier. So to get started, we want to see what we're working with. The hair on the side of your head, comb it straight down. Now, using scissors and starting at the front, you want to carefully and evenly trim the hair around your ears so it doesn't touch the ears. It's just off by a couple millimeters. Now, in a pinch, you can use electric trimmers instead of scissors, but be careful because they're a little bit harder to control with this detail work. Now, continue trimming on the back of the ear and continue down towards the neckline. Tip number 4 to extend time between haircuts: go ahead and trim the hair on the side of your head. This is really going to enable you to be able to extend time between haircuts, especially if you don't mind the hair on the top of your head growing longer. So to get started, using a comb and with the bristles facing up, lift the hair at the side base of your head and begin to cut off about 1/8 of an inch. Again, we're talking really small amounts here because you can always go over again and cut off more. Now continue to move upward about 1/4 of an inch after every cut. You're looking to work in small sections, taking off an even amount as you move up. Beginning on one side, we slowly work around to the back of the head and then over to the other side. And if you've got clippers, well, the job just became a lot easier. All you have to do is put on a guard that's slightly less than the existing length of your current side hair. Tip number 5 to extend time between haircuts: how to trim the hair on the top of your head. All right, Jen, so I'm not talking a full-on haircut here, but what I am talking about is how to safely trim the hair on the top of your head. So to start with, focus in on the center 2 inches of your hair first, starting in the front and then working your way towards the back. Pull your hair with your fingers perpendicular to your head and then cut off a small amount on the ends. We're talking 1/4 to 1/2 an inch at most. Again, start at the front, making your way back, moving about 1/2 an inch with each cut as you move your way all the way to the back of the head. Once you've gone through the center, go ahead and move over to the left side, repeating the same process. Finally, move over to the right side, repeating the process, moving from front to back. Now at this point, go ahead and comb and style your hair and see what you think. And that takes us to tip number 6 to extend time between haircuts. Use the right styling product. So here's the thing, there are tons of styling products out there. Some products are going to be known as matte, and that is they've got no shine at all. Other products are going to have a shiny, glossy look. Next up, you're going to see there's all different types of holds. High hold, medium hold, low hold. Do you want it to maintain a natural shape, or do you want it to maintain a shape that you put it into? Finally, pay attention to the weight of the product, especially if you've got thinner hair. You want to find a product that is specifically designed for your thin, light hair. Otherwise, it can actually weigh down your hair and make it look like you've got less hair. Whether you've got thick hair, thin hair, curly hair, oily hair, dry hair, you want to find the right product for you. And if you're looking for products that are 100% natural and that I approve of, you want to check out my company, Vitaman. Seriously, gents, we use only quality, natural ingredients, and like other products which can strip your hair of its natural oils, our hair styling products nourish your hair while keeping it in place. Gents, if you want a matte mud that's going to keep your hair in place and not have much of a shine, or you want a pomade that's going to have a bit more shine and just smell amazing, or if you want a styling cream that you can put into your hair to give you more volume, or a gel that's going to keep your hair in place all day, you want to check out the products over at Vitaman. Again, this is my company, and every product comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. So gents, use that link down in the description of today's video, because the deals I've got right now over at Vitaman are not going to be around forever. Now, really quick, one more bonus tip to extend time between haircuts: give yourself a buzz cut. Yes, I know this style isn't for everybody, but if you're losing your hair, if you're in good shape, if it's summertime, why not try something new and go with a low maintenance cut that you can do yourself with a pair of clippers? Now, some of you guys may be asking, come on, Antonio, what about long hair? What if I just let my hair grow out? Well, gentlemen, watch this video right here where I have a great discussion with my friend Travis White, and we discuss the benefits of long hair versus short hair. And I think you're going to really enjoy this. We go into a lot of detail, but if you are considering longer hair, you want to watch this video.